everybody. Welcome to Golden Vault. Where I feel like, just because we're doing it every other week now, I feel like we've been gone forever. But we did actually have some dramatic moments last time. Ravnock, would you like to recap us?
Yes. Well, first of all, welcome back. Last time we started off at the Thunderdome. You guys had just finished your fight. You'd been refreshed by the equivalent of a long rest. And you were being told the Duke is going to be at both shows on Saturday or Friday and Saturday, and so you're going to get a chance to interact with the Duke. After that, you were told to get on out of here because of the toxic purple smoke.
Oh yeah.
After the fight in the Thunderdome, you guys went downstairs to the spa, where Attaboy whipped Mokadall in the butt, which caused him to rage. He was immediately taken over for an emergency massage and calm emotions, where he got to interact with the head masseuse, Laudia, and she tells them she knows who they are, and that she can't talk now. She also, let's see, what else did you learn there? Anthem spoke with Lady Ruthie Swifford in the heated pool, and learned about the Crushinator in the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And that's who they're putting all their money on. Attaboy went to the spa and learned about the Duke's past, where he has apparently, these are rumors, made a deal with a devil to get the pocket watch. After your massages, you were told everything's closing early and please return to your rooms. Patrick delivered a letter to your door, and he seemed very nervous and needed to get out of there. And he warned you about how dangerous the Duke is, to not trifle with him. It's at that point you realize that Selene is nowhere to be found. You couldn't find her earlier. She's now not returning to the room. We don't know where she's at. After that, you decided to go downstairs and try to check out what other things. Some of the things were going on while they were closed. You broke into the first floor, where Anthem grabbed the butt of Lady Anais, attempting to steal her key card.
So many bad rolls in a row there.
I know, that was bad. You also tried to steal from the woman in charge. Also had a failure. You learned that the bartenders are being punished by the Save the Bartender gang. After this, you were kind of kicked out, and you guys returned to your room to discuss the night. And that is not where we'll pick up. Where we're going to pick up is 2 episodes ago.
Are we doing like a episode 1 redo thing here? Or?
Well, no, we're going to find out what Selena's been doing.
I'm just joking. It's our shared trauma.
Shared trauma is my favorite. I love this game.
So, you've been poor Selena. You were attacked essentially by a woman, a chain-smoking woman. She is a dwarven woman, very elderly. Well, maybe not. I don't know. She's chain-smoking. She looks very elderly. She's got gray hair that's very dry and a little frizzy. And she is pulling the slot machines. And she sees you just show a slight interest in the slot machine. So the smoking woman was like, "That one down there is gonna win. I couldn't feel it." and she's down here like pulling 4 or 5 at the same time. She's kind of like running back and forth and putting in quarters, keeps pulling them. Do you want to play again?
Yes.
All right. How much would you like to bet this time?
60 gold coins.
All right. Go ahead and roll your 66.
$20.
Let's see. You did not get. So if you click down at the bottom, there's like a little black square. You can click that, and it opens up all of the separate dice you rolled. So on this one is not a winner. There's like a little whir, whir, and it takes all your money. And there's like a little crying baby on there.
And then it explodes.
The woman's like, oh, honey, don't worry. Keep playing. You're gonna win. I told you, I'm feeling it. About that time, there is a one of the tiefling bouncers comes through, and he taps you on the shoulder, and he says, "Ma'am, you're gonna have to come with me."
Pardon, what have I done?
We don't allow cheating in this casino, and we have a no tolerance policy. Please come with me.
Cheating? I haven't done any cheating that I know of.
Down at the thing, I saw her. She was cheating. I saw she bumped the machine. She did. I saw her. Ma'am, please come with me.
Yes, sir. She follows.
You could try to get out of it. You could try to schmooze. You could try to lie. You could try to sweet talk. What would you like to do?
Yeah.
You don't have to just go with them.
I will. Yes. Sir, kind sir, I am not a cheater. I am just a simple gal from Texas, and I do not cheat at all. I promise you that. All I was just doing was listening to this kind lady over here to come to this slot, and I put some money in there, and I just played. Don't know how to cheat in a casino either, sir.
She's lying. She took my machine that already had my money in it. She's lying. Roll a deception roll, roll a persuasion, because you're not really. I'll give it persuasion or deception, since you are kind of lying, kind of not.
All right, hold on. Persuasion, if I can find it.
There should be a third one that's like kind of truthful. You just split the difference.
Oh, you've got
and that's what you
great
take.
perception rolls. Or persuasion, I mean.
15.
Okay. He says, I am not an arbitrator, so I'll tell you what. Both of you come with me. Do you cooperate? Do you get up and walk with? Because she's not. She starts running.
She will get up and follow.
Okay, so you're going to just go with the tiefling bouncer?
Yes.
Okay. You see up ahead the old woman. You're never gonna get me. She's running away, and she just gets tackled by another bouncer, and she's just screaming, "My rights! My rights! I have rights!" And she's like, "Ma'am," and then they pretty much just cast sleep on her and put her up over their shoulder and carry her out. They take you to. You don't leave this floor. You are already on this floor here, playing slot. We're here in this. If I could. Well, right through here, over towards the. There we go. There's the ping. I don't know why. So, that's about where you're at, and you get taken across the room and into this little area back.
Hello?
Like
Okay,
a
because
smoke
sorry, it
machine.
cut out and everything went dead quiet, and I was like, hello?
No, we're just busy. Our brains are we're just cooking. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So you get taken to here. And in here is like a small office. You see in the back there is a small like dungeon cell, and they just essentially escort you into there with the old woman. You both are now in here. There is an elven woman, a drow to that, sitting at the desk, and she is just filing papers, filling out paperwork. She doesn't even pay attention to you guys coming in and being put in, and she just continues her work. The old lady's in here with you, and she's like, "Why couldn't you have just let us get? Why couldn't you have just been caught? Let me keep playing. What's your problem?"
I don't know. I didn't know you were cheating.
I wasn't cheating. You were. You cheated.
How?
You took my machine.
You told me to go over there and play.
No, I told you that machine was hot. I didn't mean you should take my machine from me.
Well, apparently there's been a misunderstanding.
A little bit after this, you guys kind of argue for a little bit. She's annoying, to say the least. You guys argue a little bit, and a small even for a gnome, gnomish woman, walks in, and she is obviously royalty, very wearing like a little tiara. She's got lots of nice jewelry on, a beautiful long dress, and she's got like a little cocktail. And she comes in and she says, Henrietta, darling, can you do something with these? Like maybe take them downstairs, and we'll deal with them in the morning when my husband. And the drow woman says, "Yes, Duchess, right away." And the gnomish woman leaves. All right, you two, come with me. She opens the door, and the old woman immediately bolts again. She starts running, and she makes it out the door. But you immediately afterwards hear her scream and start screaming about her rights again. So she didn't make it far. Do you want to follow along? Or do you want to try to make a run for it?
No, I'll just follow along.
All right. She takes you out of this door, and you get to see some places that most people don't. Firstly, you are taken out into this hallway, and you are taken into this room. In here is sort of like an employee lounge. There are a few tieflings in here, and some are just having some food. You see over on the wall there is like the gross little like dispenser of food, and it gets like squirted out, and it's gray liquid, chunky liquid. No one knows what it is, but that's what the employees get fed. And they're all in there, kind of like laughing, telling stories. Give me a perception roll.
6.
Okay.
You got
With a
this.
6.
That's gonna be fine.
With a 6, notice that some of the workers have taken their jackets off and sat on the back of their chairs while they're having dinner. You notice that there is a sign near the door that says, if you lose your key card, please visit the main office. But that's all you're able to catch and hear. And after just a moment, you get moved back out into the hallway, and you get taken down this hallway to this elevator. And you notice on the way there are 2 locked doors. The first one requires a specialized lock. She pulls out of a pouch, puts into the door, and twists at the same time. The second one requires her to whisper something into the door. You actually give me a perception roll.
Twice as good as before.
You
We're
hear
moving up.
her whisper, and it can't really make out what she's saying, but you can tell it's in.
It's what now?
It is in common, essentially, like it's in English, like it's the language most people.
Okay.
And then you're taken over onto this elevator, where you're taken back down to the first floor. You get taken to this room here.
Oh. Hold on.
Did you get timed out?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
When we're not rolling in alchemy, you got to remember to like look around a little bit.
Yeah. Okay,
like the
I see
song.
where I am.
Okay, perfect. So, you've been moved back here, into another cell, but you know you've been taken to the first floor now. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the cells. These cells are a bit more luxurious than the ones upstairs. You have a cot you can lay down on, and it is getting late at this point. And they're turning off the lights. There's a guard kind of comes through. And he says, "The Duke's gonna see you in the morning. You better be ready."
The Duke?
Yes, the Duke, which is the Emperor's brother.
Yes.
Yep. And so the last guard kind of moves on out, and you sleep pretty well tonight, but you also hear on the other side of the wall there is a lot of commotion. People moving stuff, people decorating, people getting ready for the next day when the Duke arrives. You can tell everybody is on edge. With that, I'm going to pause on you for just a moment, and we will check in on the others. So you guys, before we left last time, were discussing the letter up in your room. Would you like to have any more discussion, or would you like to go on and go to bed, or would you like to go and try to pilfer some more around? What do y'all want to do?
Well, I haven't been able to really figure out what the meaning is yet, but I believe there's a hidden message in this. Otherwise, it's just jumbled, and I don't think my mother would write something so jumbled.
It just kind of
I don't
blinks at
know.
you.
It looks like something my mom might write.
Well, that's a good. I didn't
In real life, yes.
What kind of
I didn't
fucking
stop to
moms do y'all have?
consider. Well, me, I have 2. Is that not?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, how many do you
well,
have?
I mean, 0.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that
Well, you can't have one of mine.
is that a sore subject for you?
I've been alive long enough that, I mean, you gotta pick the things you're sore about,
Wait, how old are you?
A normal amount of old.
This is the exact kind of banter that Ravnok loves that we participate in.
a normal amount of old. Like, not that old. I don't know what the average, like...
Well, I don't have a frame of reference, but I think we've determined it's not your mom that sent the letter, and it's not my mom. So, do you have any insights, attaboy, into what this might say?
We're gonna call Anthem 27.
Can I just do like maybe like a straight intelligence or maybe investigation to see if I can figure it out?
Nah, you don't need to. Just like, this is more for the players. Just go ahead and be like, I've got it, and just RP it. It don't matter.
Well,
This isn't from my mom.
I think there's something hidden here.
That's what I said.
Who likes a margarita with no ice and no lime? And then I'm just going to look it from the page and look at you guys and be like, wait, didn't you figure it out?
Are we changing the topic? I mean, I'll drink a margarita pretty much any way they make it. But I think we should focus on the letter for now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about the whole mom situation.
Are you feeling okay, attaboy? Do you need a margarita? Is that what you're asking? Do you want me to fetch you one?
No, it's what the letter says.
I'm just going to take the letter and go ahead and like write each letter individually and then hand him the piece of paper with like the underlined of where the words are.
Very good, attaboy. You cracked that code quite quickly, probably because it's from your mother.
Yeah.
I figured we were going off the assumption that was just like that we just had already collectively figured that out. You hadn't?
Oh, I was under the impression RP-wise we had started back having just received the letter, but carry on.
Well, yeah, no, RP-wise, I figured it out about the same time as attaboy. He just decided he was the first one to say something about it.
Well, I figured Mokadall was going to be the last one to say something about it, whether just because.
What are you insinuating? I'm quite intelligent.
Oh, I believe you.
Because of this great fashion sense you have right here on your head.
That's true, exactly. Don't look at it.
It's okay. I'm wearing the same one.
Makes a good hat band,
because I actually am.
I know.
Because I also am.
Oh, we all
really?
wearing
Every
it?
one of us has the headband of intelligence. It's just too good.
Yes. I have it. I'm using it as like a little, like, instead of like a little leather like strip around the Carmen Sandiego hat, it's the circlet.
Nice.
I feel like this is what really happens. Is we all have a secret reveal that we're not as smart as we actually want to say we are.
We're all freaking dinguses.
Wait a minute.
You all take it off before you go to bed. There's a bunch of idiots going to bed. All right. So, where would you guys? Do you guys want to go to bed?
Well,
or would you guys like?
For the stream, we should tell them what the secret message was.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't figure it out. So, attaboy, you want to do that?
Sure. Your contact is a bartender named Gomez. Order a margarita, no ice, no lime. Drink all of the warm, salty liquor. And do not buy the book from the little girls.
Well, that part just seems rude.
Yeah, I mean, what if they're nice?
What if they're raising money for their school?
Yeah, or like, science camp or something.
Why are there little girls in a casino?
That's also a good question.
Well, I can get behind the margarita part, but what if Gomez is one of the, let's say, punished bartenders, and he's no longer with us? I believe we would be
Also, where would
fucked.
we even be able to order a drink at the bar at this time of hour?
Oh no.
Perhaps we have to wait until the morrow. We're all having lots of internet issues tonight, aren't we?
Shh, it's fine.
We shall wait. While we wait, we stare at them as they sit there
No.
funnily.
Yes.
You should make worse faces every time we go.
That's all I got.
All
Like,
right.
was
It seems like we're back. It seems like we're kind of back together again.
Yeah, I think
All
that
right.
kind of fixed it.
Nope.
Spoke too
Spoke
soon.
too soon. It's cursed. This stream is cursed. Let's see. Epsilon's the only one that hasn't had any issues so far, right? So I think that she's
Correct.
sabotaging the rest of us.
What did I?
Okay.
I would never.
I believe it. I believe it. That sounds like her.
Yeah, I think it's
I
her.
would never. I love this game. Why would I?
For funsies.
I think we actually are back together now. All right.
Oh, good. Good. I was worried about you two. I'm
Seems
glad
like
you
it.
guys worked it out. So,
All right. Where were we then?
We were trying to decide where to find Gomez and if we even could right now. I was under the impression that like everything was closed and there wasn't really anywhere to meet a bartender that would even be serving a drink.
yeah, they're probably closed. I mean, we could wait till tomorrow and try there, or I mean, if they're still letting people play games, perhaps he's being tortured in that one game. But I doubt they're letting people in at this time. I hate to say this with Selene still out there, but we've been barred from everywhere we've tried to go. Perhaps we should just rest.
Yeah, I believe that's the best course of action right now, unless some divine being tells us otherwise.
Yep.
I
I would
mean,
probably say that's your best course of action.
I've not actually communicated with a divine being before, but my friend Garth claims that he has with this fellow named Jesus. Should I give him a ring on the well, sending stone?
Jesus is a myth.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He seems pretty convinced.
As a paladin, I know these things.
Well, I'll have to trust you on that for now. But sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Good night. Selene, I hope you don't die, and we'll see you tomorrow. She couldn't hear
Selene,
that.
I hope you don't die.
And by the way, so for your information, Mokadall totally sleeps in his circlet. Oh, he never takes this thing off. He wants to have smart dreams.
I feel like, have you ever heard
What's a
about people
smart
using the
dream?
nicotine patches and going to sleep, and they have like crazy dreams?
Yeah.
Sounds
I
like
feel
a
like that's
horrible way
what
to
the
sleep.
intelligence band does.
Yeah. Yeah. I imagine it's like whenever you're on like sleep cough medicine or something, your dreams are always just a little bit strange.
The Hat Man's there.
That's like
all right.
the Benadryl thing, ain't it? The Hat Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while you sleep, Mogadal, you sleep very soundly. So do you, Attaboy.
It's the
Anthem,
massage.
however,
I feel great.
Anthem, however, you have terrible dreams on. You have not necessarily terrible. Let me rephrase that. You have strange dreams all night. Some terrible. In one you see D, but she's not in her uniform. She's not um, tall and imposing like you know her as. She's more friendly and welcoming and chit chatty, and she is giving a mission to some of your fellow agents, and you recognize them, but they all look just a little different. They all behave just a little different. And she's giving them a mission of going and retrieving an egg of an eldritch being from a museum. In another one, it's the same. It's the same D, but in this one, she is with beautiful golden wings, grabbing the player, or grabbing the another set of characters that you know. I'm sorry, agents that you know of the Golden Vault, grabbing them and saving them from an eldritch corruption coming quickly to just destroy the land. You see D being transformed by the eldritch being in the last second, horrifying. In another one, you see D looking very different, looking powerful and scary, with a black bar over her eyes. She's holding a gun to a beautiful red woman's head, and she, without remorse, without a single twitch, puts a bullet through her head. This aren't the D you know. None of this is. You get to see some other glimpses of other yous as well. Next morning, you guys get woken up to the sound.
What a great night. What the...
Indeed.
Did I win?
Fucking A.
This
Did I
is how
have
they're
money
waking
on
you
my
up in the
sleep?
morning.
That's the wake up call.
Yep, that's your wake up call.
Question A. The D with her eyes black, like censored, that was shooting a red woman. Who's the red woman? Do I recognize her at all? Or is she red like tiefling? Is she like a tiefling?
Actually, yes, you would. You would definitely know who. She's a beautiful red-headed woman. I may have got cut
red-headed.
out, but,
okay.
Yeah, so that's Jolene. You definitely know who she is.
Okay, I know
That
who
is
Jolene
Dolly's
is.
best frenemy.
Gotcha. All right, cool. All right, carry on. We have a wake up call.
So you've got this crazy wake up call that sounds like winning in slot machine. And if you don't get up, it just keeps playing obnoxiously, and it gets louder every time. Eventually, when you do get up, you come out. There is a beautiful breakfast served, as well as daily itineraries laid out. There are 4 breakfasts served and 4 itineraries set out for you.
Someone did not get the memo that Selene perished.
What the shit?
So she's not gonna eat. She's not gonna eat that then.
I would imagine not. No. Well, I mean,
I just
I
lean across
wanted
and start taking
some
things.
of that, but okay.
Your itinerary says the Duke arrival will be at noon, and it is mandatory. Everybody must be present. It'll be on the first floor, and then there will be words followed by words from the Duke, as well as brand new games thrown throughout, brought from different lands from the Duke. It gives you a schedule of when the Thunderdome will be. The Thunderdome is scheduled at 8 p.m. each night. And the poker tournament is scheduled at 6 p.m. each night.
Now, to recap our intelligence, the The Duke has the pocket watch we seek, correct?
Correct.
And he will be is there no reason I can't just tackle him and take it? I'd like to. I have a feeling I
try.
shouldn't, but I'm having trouble remembering why I shouldn't.
I feel like
Maybe I should.
your headband is askew just a bit because you just woke up
It's
and
a
you need
little
to
bit.
fix it.
Wait, that's much better. That seems like a terrible idea. Carry on.
It's about you guys have breakfast. It's like sausage, eggs. It's pretty good. They even have gravy and biscuits. They have it's around 11 a.m. when you guys finish eating and you're finished getting ready. Remember, the Duke will be here at noon, and it's mandatory to be downstairs. You guys probably have time to go do like one other thing before he arrives? Would you like to check something out?
We don't have any leads really on where Selena is, right? At this moment.
She was a good
You-
person. She's probably gone into the afterlife where the good people go.
You've got
I would
decent. You've got maybe a decent idea. On the first floor, you guys got to see inside that one door where you saw there was like the racks inside there. You also saw bouncers guarding doors up on the third floor as well. So you've got a decent idea of where places she could.
Okay. I say I want to go try to find the bartender, I guess, or find who these little girls are at least, and just avoid them. Maybe track them. So, just get on the floor, I guess. We'll go explore.
It's nice to see you finally come to the acceptance stage, attaboy. I too am sad, but we might have a mission to complete, and I think we should stay focused.
About the time you guys are ready to leave, there's a knock on the door. And it's your old pal Patrick. And he looks disheveled. He's like, his tie is loosened. He's sweaty. He's got big bags under his eyes, and he just stops by. He's like, "All right, guys, listen. Make sure you're there when the Duke gets here. You got the note from your mom, right?"
It was attaboy's mom.
Perfect. I'm going home to crash. I'll be back later. In the meantime, remember that note from your mom. See you all later. And Patrick heads off down the hall.
He looked like shit, yes?
Yeah, not quite as perky when after a day's work, huh?
No. I'm thinking he may need to find himself some other employment.
Perhaps everyone here should.
Oh.
So where did you guys say you were going to head?
You said it was 11. To the bar. It's early enough to drink. I could go for a warm margarita.
Which bar would you like to go to? There's pretty much a bar on every floor.
Should we divide and conquer? Go to different bars, bar hop our way back to a meeting with the Duke?
Yeah, that seems the most logical. We can each go to one and at least try to find Gomez.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just before you guys go, I'm going to cast aid on all three of us, so you get increased hit points by 5.
Are those increased hit points, like a increased maximum, or temporary hit points?
Yes.
Increased maximum.
Okay.
Remember, I was like, "What? It does that?" last time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do.
By how
All
much
right,
does it give us?
5.
5.
Selene, you won't have it since you're not physically here with the
She
rest of the
will
players. I can
always be with us in our hearts, though.
well, I can only do 3 players at a time with this spell.
Before you guys head out, we're gonna head back and talk to Selene, or see what Selene's doing.
Rip Selene. Apparently she doesn't exist anymore.
Oh
I think-
no!
Mokadall just assumed when you didn't come back in the night, you had to be dead. Like, I think that's just what he's assuming now.
Just play like the tiny violin song that
There is, you get woken up the next morning and given a bowl of that disgusting gray, chunky stuff that all of the tieflings you saw earlier eating. That's all you're given to eat. And the guard says to you, "Make yourself look good. The Duchess is going to be here soon. Or sorry, the Duke's going to be here soon." Do you eat
Shit.
the disgusting gruel they give to you?
What?
Do you eat the disgusting gruel they give to you?
I taste test it.
It tastes like cream of wheat, but someone also put like sulfur into it for some reason. So it doesn't really change the
They're just
taste.
trying to
It
fucking poison you.
just
On
smells like pure sewage but it's cream of wheat essentially.
It smells really bad, but it tastes like perfectly
Nothing.
like nothing.
It has no taste, just texture and horrible smell.
That is an edible food item. Barely.
Do you
Selene just-
have a
Pushes it to the side. She's like, no.
you hear do 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 do, all attention for the Duke, and about that time you start to hear like very light, like clip clop, almost like a horse, and you see coming up in front of you in your view is a borzoi. Do you know what a borzoi is?
Let me do it for you.
Yes, the very long-nosed dogs. This borzoi walks in front of you, and sitting on top of the, sort of like this,
Like
is
how I
a
sit
tiny-
in chairs.
is a tiny gnome with devil horns. He's got red skin. He's got a very very dapper looking pointy goatee. He's got very thick eyebrows and slicked back hair, and he's riding on top of this borzoi and gets in front of you, and he says, "Well, well, well, who do we have here?"
Hello, hello. I'm Selene Blackwood, and it's very pleasure to meet you.
Oh, well, someone's got some manners, don't they? I'm Duke. I'm Duke Quentin Togglepocket, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And he puts out his hand, but he doesn't let you touch him. If you try to touch him, he pulls it back. And he says,
Okay.
So what brings you to my casino, huh?
Well, I was on my honeymoon with my wife, and we also had our 2 friends who got married as well, and we were here on our honeymoon together.
Like a double date.
Yes.
Roll
A
deception
double date honeymoon is my favorite concept we've made.
Roll
A
deception
perception
for me.
check? Oh, deception.
D6.
Deception.
D6.
Oh, a D6. Wait,
Like
what?
lying.
No.
Like
Oh,
lying.
Deception.
Deception. I keep hearing like multiple words at once, so I'm like, what am I listening for?
No. Bard the shit out of this interaction.
Oh
There
yeah.
you go.
Perfect. He's like, "Oh, Well, I just love young love. Me and my dear wife. She's just amazing. Anyway,
He's so gay.
It took me 3 to 5 business seconds
Anyway,
to come up with that one.
have you been looking for a new job? Perhaps.
No, I have not. I've just been trying to enjoy my honeymoon with my wife.
Sounds
He
like he's about
says
to give
he
you an
kind of leans a
MLM
little
pitch.
closer. He kind of leans a little closer and he strokes his goatee and he kind of like almost does like a little Jedi mind trick hand and he says, "Are you sure you don't need a new job?" And I'm gonna need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh my god.
Whoa! Wisdom
Uh,
saving throw. Oh boy.
You got
All
this.
right.
I believe in you.
Ooh,
Just-
hers
just
are -1.
Hold on.
Don't
It
roll
is.
like I would. Oh,
Oh.
don't roll like I would.
Oh.
That's
Ooh.
rolling like I would, you fool.
So
You had she asked you to do one thing. Your wife asked you to do one thing, and you did.
Apparently, I
Also,
couldn't
this-
hear the telepathic. Apparently, I couldn't hear it telepathically.
I
Damn.
feel like this man sounds like he's about to recruit you into like an MLM.
he says, after this gets cast on you, he just asks you, remember he asked you, "Are you sure you don't need a new job?" So now you're charmed and you want to please him. You want to do what he wants you to do.
Why, yes, I am looking for a new job.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'll tell you what. He just reaches over and unlocks the gate, and he says, "Head on upstairs to the 3rd floor. Get yourself a uniform, and you get to work. I'll see you later." And he says, "Chansey, Tucker," and 2 large, huge, like muscular, shirtless tieflings come up, and they've got like the little bow ties and the pants like a Chippendales dancer. And both of them, he goes like this, and both of them kind of grab him to hold him on each side and lift him up to like kind of fly him away while he does this. And they're casting like little prestidigitation of like some sparkles and stuff as he flies away. But
I like the idea that they're full Cambians.
your door is unlocked, but you now want to, it's one of your missions. Even though your old missions have not been erased, it's not like you don't know your friends and you don't know why you're here, but you also just really want to please him.
You're busy.
You want to
Fucking
do what
busy.
he wants you to do. So what, besides heading on upstairs to get him a uniform, what else would you like to do? You could check something out on the way if you'd like.
Yes, I would like to check out something on the way. I don't know what my options are, but I would like to check something out, please.
How about this? Just roll me a perception roll, and I'll tell you what you see based on that.
Oh my god, I'm being stared down by my cat from all the way across the house. It's really creepy.
13.
So with a 13, on your way out, you see, a do you know what a pit boss is at a casino?
No, I do not.
Selena. So he's kind of like, there's like a main dude in the room whose job is to watch everything and to watch, making sure that the dealers are continuing to deal, they're doing what they're supposed to do. No one's stealing, no one's looking shady, no one's walking around trying to cheat. That's their main.
Okay.
Did we lose him again, or is it just me?
Oh, I thought it was me.
No, I
I
think-
was just
Okay.
like,
Nope, we
Yeah.
done lost him.
Well, Anthem, you were just sitting
Ooh.
so still. And I was like, is everyone frozen?
Oh no, I'm just
Oh,
an
no.
incredibly still person.
I
That's
was
just
trying to
what I am.
gauge. And I was like, oh, okay, what's happening?
Am I here? Can I be heard?
Yeah.
You dropped
Yes.
off of alchemy.
Can you guys hear me at least?
I can hear
Yes.
Okay.
you.
So I'm just going to... That's fine. I'll just... that's fine, as long as you can hear me. So,
That makes me there's a delay.
you see for a brief moment, there are no bouncers watching this for probably about a full minute. There is nobody watching this. And then you head on around, and you're going to head on up to the 3rd floor to this employee, the employee lounge, where everybody's eating disgusting food, and you are, you can get yourself a uniform here. What would you like to go ahead and do that?
I wanted to check that room that wasn't being looked for like 1 minute, but
Okay.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, we can. Well, actually, we can kind of just go back real quick.
okay.
If you wanted to investigate further, I'm going to need an investigation roll and you to tell me what you're wanting to look at, what you're wanting to try to find out. Specific.
Okay. A 9.
Ooh.
I am not rolling
What
well.
were you wanting to find? What were you wanting to? Oh, yeah, you already told me you were wanting to try to like check out that room, see what kind of like. Okay. While the pit boss is gone, taking a quick look around for seeing any type of like weakness that could come up here, you see everybody immediately takes the opportunity to cheat. Like almost everybody in that entire room starts cheating. Immediately, they all know when it's going to happen. That is something really important too. They know almost everybody here knows when they do this. You also see that the bartenders take the opportunity to stuff some cash into their clothes. After that, you head on upstairs. You get yourself you want to get yourself a uniform. There's 3 different kinds you could pick. There is the normal tuxedo where you'll be like a bartender, or there is a nice dress where you can be like a cocktail waitress, or you can put on the maintenance.
I'll do the cocktail dress, or be the cocktail
Okay.
waitress. I mean,
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So you get yourself a really nice cocktail dress on. You're looking cute. You've got you pick up your little tray with your pad. You can write down the drink orders and stuff like that. At this point, it's getting a little close to 12, but I'm going to pop back to them real quick. We'll come back to you. I think you guys are about to meet up.
okay.
So who wants? You guys were all splitting up. Who wants to go check out the 1st floor?
There's a lot of bars. Might as well start at the bottom.
Oh, I thought you guys were wanting to like split up and go to different places.
Oh.
Yeah, we're each going to hit
Yeah,
up a
we
different one. I don't care to take the 1st floor.
Okay.
I mean, we've already
Okay.
been there, so that's fine with me though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Attaboy, give me a perception roll.
5.
Selena walks right by you, and you do not notice.
She's
when
a
you're
ghost.
arriving, Selena walks right by you. She was busy looking around for stuff, so she didn't notice you. Why didn't you notice her, Attaboy? What's on your mind?
Somebody walked by with appetizers of the little Smokies.
And you want them little smoking.
I just immediately went the other direction.
Okay. With this
That's great.
5 perception, you're kind of just going to notice the obvious. Everything looks different. I didn't make a new map, but everything does look different. It's more decorated. Everything's been cleaned a lot better. Everything's really shiny. All of the cards are crisp, brand new. All of everybody's uniforms that are out front are like crisp, well pressed. They look great. Everything just like it has a nice paint of coat on everything. Coat of paint on everything. But that's about all you notice from your initial looking around. Is there something you'd like to take a look at specifically?
They didn't put any balloons or glitter down. It's really not even a streamer. It's like they don't even care.
Maybe
No,
the Duke
I'm just
isn't
gonna
that
kind
important.
of yeah, obviously it's not that important. No, I'm just gonna kind of like casually be walking around and make my way towards wherever the bar is on this floor. I don't actually remember where it was.
I don't really have it animated well, so up here there's a bar. There's kind of bars everywhere. You know, it's a casino.
Yeah, I saw
so
three in the bottom right hand corner. Just for
those are the kitchens, so they don't allow. That's for employees only. That's where they're gonna make food and stuff like that. You can have served to you. You can try to sneak in there if you'd like, but
no,
I got like a sore thumb.
No, I was just gonna like kind of also be watching for like little girls selling a book. So if I can just like casually be walking around the first floor, make my way to wherever the bartender is.
So
see if
you're looking for something specific, give me investigation.
$16.
All right. You see, you're kind of walking around, and up in the main front, you see sat up in this little corner here. There we go. That little corner there, is a there's a couple of like cute little girls in like what looks like Girl Scout uniforms, but it says Wilderness Scouts on it, and they are setting up a little table. There's one adult with them, and she's not doing anything. She's just not paying attention. She's like flipping through a book, some magazine or something about celebrities. But all the little girls are setting up, and they've got copies of this book they're selling. You notice its name. Its name is Emmeline's Enchantment. And they've got multiple copies of it for sale. I don't believe anybody here would recognize that.
A
I'm
player
calling it
might,
now.
right?
That's a cult.
Attaboy.
Just from me.
What was it?
Just for me, player wise, I recognize that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, you
But
do.
Mo
As a
doesn't.
player,
I know.
You guys found that in the second heist.
Okay.
You guys
That's
That's
what
what
I
I was
thought.
thinking.
And
I
then
thought
the third heist, remember Dolly was like, "This book's cursed," and she threw it. Get rid of it because it was kind of like taking over.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
It's a cult. It's definitely a cult. I don't know anything about it, but it's a cult. Also, I love how we have the legally distinct, gender-neutral scouts here.
yeah.
Well, I was gonna just call them Girl Scouts. I was like, no, they can't just be Girl Scouts.
I was a Girl Scout, funnily enough.
I was a
when
Boy Scout.
Like 8
I hated
till when I was 18.
Ooh, I hated it.
I was the most indifferent I could ever be.
Exactly. I remember when I quit, it hurt my dad's feelings so much. My dad was a scout leader, and I just told him I don't want to do this anymore, and it hurt his feelings.
You broke his heart.
No, that's why he hates me now.
I stayed in it for
All right.
nostalgia because the people were cool and also college applications like that stuff. So
Right. That would have been great. All right, attaboy. I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh, just for
As,
finding them?
as you hear a little girl whisper in your ear, "Hey, don't you want to come play?"
oh lord. Oh, you're good at those. What?
Yeah, that's
Jesus Christ!
one of the few things he's good at.
So she says, "Don't you want to come play?" What do you say in return? Because you're not
Be
swayed by her at all.
Oh, demon!
She's just like, "Well, all right then."
It's giving The Shining.
I'm gonna try that next time they try to sell me Girl Scout cookies.
Be on, foul demon.
That's just how he talks to any child
But I'll
ever.
take
It's
some of
not
those
just
Samoas.
creepy little girls. It's
Yeah.
just children in general.
Yeah, real life and in game.
That's so good.
But no, I just assumed he kind of like realized he was being like charmed or something immediately and was like, "No, none of this," you know.
Yeah,
And
you realized that was being charmed, and you now understand what the note was trying to tell you. Don't just stay away from those little girls.
I am tempted to try to use my calm emotions, holy heartstrings, but I don't think I'm going to get anything from it. So I think I'm just going to turn around and leave and continue clocking for the actual bar, but like making a note of this to share with the group later. Like it was
Okay.
Emily's voice, or whatever the name of the book was.
Emmeline's enchantment.
Emily's enchantment.
I mean, it's right there in the
Emmeline's
name that
enchantment.
it's an enchantment, so we should be careful.
Bonus points if it's just a cookbook.
It's written like a children's book, right? If I recall correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it had like, well, maybe a demon or something like implanted in the book.
I vaguely remember implying Dolly was a hypocrite for banning a book. That's what I vaguely remember doing.
That's pretty good.
You're always so confrontational with Dolly.
Mo's been good, but yeah, the other two, I'm very confrontational. I don't know why. I try not to be, but then she like spies on us all the time, and just I don't know.
Who wants to check out the club?
Not me. I was actually going to go back to the spa because I did see they had a bar area, and I also wanted to see if that lady was working. The one that was like,
oh my god, the cool one.
Yeah.
When you come in, everybody is kind of the place is open, but they're kind of at like low capacity. Attaboy is not here. And neither is Anthem. All right, so when you come down, she I can't remember her.
I was gonna ask you her name, so I hope
she is not here.
Okay.
Her name is Laudia.
Okay.
Laudia. Laudia is not there right now. But there is a full team, and about half of them were there when you came earlier, and they're excited to see you. They were like, "Oh, how was your massage? How do you feel today?"
Oh, I feel amazing. I was just hoping to find Laudia. I mean, she had such gentle fingers. I was hoping to spend some time with that. Came out wrong. Is Laudia here today?
Yes, she is here. She is in a staff meeting. Having a staff meeting right before the Duke arrives. Actually, we're all about to head upstairs as well. You should definitely come back. You need us.
I do. This is the best I've felt in hours.
Did Epsilon
But
just die?
I don't know. Hey, can you switch to a different scene? For some reason, this
Yeah,
one is just like bogging me down. I don't know why. But I've been lagging ever since this one loaded.
Whenever we first got
Okay.
here, the ambient sound freaked me out. I was like, "What's that? What is that?"
Here.
I don't know. I didn't do that the first time, but like it shot my memory through the roof. Cool. Man, it's just tech problems tonight, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
It's just tech problems up and down tonight, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, she didn't die.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Actually, Anthem, down at, I'm sorry, I meant, Mokadall. Brugo which is that what you're going by here. Yet. You are, down in the spa. You were told Laudia is not there. You've still got probably like 30 minutes before the Duke arrives. Would you like to try to check out something there? Maybe somebody?
Maybe what somebody?
Talk to.
Okay, you cut out, and that would have been the perfect opportunity to like put an unnecessary censor.
Look, I am on my honeymoon. I'll be doing nothing but talking to others. Let's make that clear. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the original mission, and I will try to find a bar, and maybe just see who's working.
Okay. Did you want to try to go to the second floor, which is where the dance floor is, or the third floor, which is where like it's more of a classic bar. They're not done. Classic.
I'll do the second floor, I guess, unless Anthem has a preference.
No, go for it. Go club it up.
I quite like this music.
So you arrive in the bar. Or sorry, yeah, at the club. It's pretty empty right now. There's not a lot of people here. There are 2 bartenders back here behind the bar. There are a couple of performers on stage. You know, kind of like sound testing, getting ready for tonight.
The gargoyles.
Are they the gargoyles?
For the gargoyles, actually, yes.
I've been looking.
Actually, when you came in, there's a sign telling you what kind of shows will be going on. The gargoyles is one of them. There is also
but wait,
there's also
there's more.
Beyond. There's also Beyond Reality with Bim Dom Baffle Trick. There is something called the Star Performer, and then there is someone named the Tombstone Troubadour. These are all shows that are scheduled for the weekend. One show is the first show's at 7. The second show's at 9. So the first night is Gargoyles and Beyond Reality with Bim Dom Baffle Trick. The second night is Star Performer at 7 and Tombstone Troubadour at 9.
Okay. I'll just settle up to the bar for now, making a note of that. Bartenders, I thirst.
They were like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We're trying to get everything ready for when the Duke arrives. He's kind of an asshole. We've got a clogged toilet. And I'll tell you what, I will give you a gallon of whatever you want if you can go fix that toilet while we getting set up the bar. Can you please help me?"
I can do this thing for you. I'm sorry. Just what? I didn't catch your name. So I know who to come back to and get my free beverages.
My name is I'm Zeke.
Zeke, nice to meet you. Who's your friend here?
That's Henrietta.
Ah, okay. Henrietta
She's like,
and
hey.
Zeke. Direct me to this toilet.
They kind of just like point down this way.
Stand back.
You head on down there.
Watch a professional at work. Yes, I will head to the toilet.
So you head on to the bathroom. It is uncomfortably fancy in there. It's like you can hear the music still thumping outside, but it's kind of quiet. Very kind of like sedate in here at the same time, even though you can still kind of hear the music. You can immediately see where the problem is. There is water kind of flooding out of one of the stalls. Not just water, but I don't have to describe the rest.
This isn't one of those bathrooms where I'm going to have to tip someone, is it? I hate those
There
bathrooms.
is nobody here at the moment, but there will be later.
All right. He kind of cracks his neck, both sides, and I will just wade forward through the water and just like kick open the stall door just to see what's going on.
It is hard to shock Mokadall with disgust, but this is shocking. This is a shocking scene. Filled to the brim, overflowing. It smells worse than the gruel from earlier.
What the fuck happened here?
There's a plunger stuck down in the toilet already.
Can I pull it out? Is it stuck, or can I just like yank it out?
It's not stuck. It's not stuck. You can you can use it.
Well, okay, I'll take it, and I'll just hopefully don't break the toilet, but I'll push as hard as I can.
Give me a straight strength roll.
Bro, what?
Or athletics.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do?
That way you can get the proficiency.
I'm gonna do that. But I'm disgusted. This is gross. I'm mad also because the people out there were not the people I was looking for, so I'm gonna rage. And I'll take my advantage on this.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna roll from my phone. My computer is having issues.
I would also like at the same time a perception.
Perception? All right, well, the strength rolls a 16.
All right.
Perception is an 8.
All right. So, with this strength, you're like, it's splashing, it stinks, it's disgusting. But, unfortunately, still stuck. Do you,
I'm super mad. Again. I'm gonna grab the toilet and just rip it out of the ground.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll for it.
Okay. Still raging. Don't forget.
Okay. Yep. Okay. And at the same time, give me another perception roll too.
Okay. The athletics is a natural 20 for a 26. Perception this time is an 18.
Oh. So
did that come up?
Tear this toilet up, and when you do, all of the contents pour all over you, of course. But you tear the toilet up, but it starts spraying clean water up out. And behind you, though, you hear a step, very lightly, somebody lightly unlocking the stall behind.
Unlocking the stall behind me?
Right. You hear just a slight.
Okay, I'm going to turn around with this porcelain throne over my head and just throw it at the noise.
All right. So they had just finished unlocking the door, whoever's out there, and when you throw this toilet filled with, well, about half full of shit, some of it fell all over you. It knocks the door back, and the toilet lands on the ground and explodes. And laying there, back over against the wall, is a is a is an orc, and he is holding piano wire, but he's been knocked out. He's laying on the ground. He was holding piano wire. He was going to try to strangle you.
I'm
He's
going
now knocked
to.
out on the ground.
I want to, like, is he bigger than me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. I have rope, right?
He has an entire set of gold teeth.
Interesting. I'm gonna take some of the rope that I definitely have. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I want to tie him up. Like, I want to tie up his hands and, like, just kind of make sure that when he comes to, he's not going to be able to jump me.
Right. There is no save. He's passed out. You have no problems this time.
Okay. So once I do that, I kind of want to just push him over into a corner, and then I'm gonna just take some of the rancid water and splash it in his face to try to wake him up.
You! I'm supposed to. Oh fuck!
Yep.
Oh god
You
damn it!
failed.
We've gone from searching for somebody to just fucking assaulting a man. Let's do it.
He was trying to kill me. What is your name, sir?
Doesn't mean I'm not here for it. I'm just saying that was a huge 180.
He says, "You'll never get anything out of me." He spits at you, and you can see him doing this.
I'm gonna pick up the toilet and slap him across, like, just over the head with it.
Okay. Give me an unarmed strike roll.
Okay.
He is. I would say you got advantage on it. He's tied up. Well, not. I
Cool.
would say you do get advantage on it because he's tied up.
18.
That hits him, of course. Roll for the damage.
So it's just a flat 6 if it's unarmed strike.
This thing. Let me improvise the damage on this one. This one's pretty heavy, so I'd say do 2d6 plus your strength. Fire.
Okay, so that's a 6 plus
4 or 5.
3.
Oh, it's just 3. Okay.
So 9. Yeah,
Cool.
I put more
So,
into
it doesn't knock him out. It doesn't knock him out, but it leaves a nasty gash across his head. And he's like, oh, and he seems a little confused afterwards, like, oh.
Let me ask you again,
and
friend.
he just keeps doing that thing I was telling him about.
Oh, I'm smart. I know what he's doing now. I'm just gonna stick my hand in his mouth, and it's nasty, by the way. And I want to peel it open, and I want to get in there and try to find what I'm assuming is some kind of capsule or something.
Give me the athletics roll for prying his mouth.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
By the way,
your face is exactly how I'm feeling right now.
I'm still raging.
Lord Almighty,
no.
Wolf.
12.
This one is going to be unsuccessful. When you try to pull it open, when you try to pull his jaw open, he bites one of your fingers really hard, and you're going to take 1 piercing damage.
Okay. Nope. Don't you do it.
You'll never get anything out of me. And then he starts like shaking and foaming at the mouth.
Oh my god.
Well, damn it.
Um,
I'm going to search
yeah,
him.
so he had like
I
fake
doubt he
tooth.
has ID, but I'm going to search him anyway.
He has some stuff in his pocket. He has one of those key cards. He
Beautiful.
also does have ID, but it's obviously fake. The picture is like a weird, like I drew it like a smiley face with a stick figure.
Okay.
And it says that they were born in 1992, and that was like 400 years ago. So this is not the correct ID, but it says that their name is Stinky McGee.
Huh. That's
He may be
definitely
related
your
to you
name.
guys.
Definitely your name now, friend. Well, okay. That was unsuccessful. Well, I didn't
So
die.
now,
So there's that, I suppose.
let's reset the scene here. Let's reset the scene here just a little bit. The floor is covered in shit and destroyed toilet. It's spraying water up out. There's a dead guy here with foam coming out of his mouth. And he's tied up.
You can turn
what
the
do
water
you
off.
I could, but that's not what Mo did.
You're
at this
gonna
point,
flood the fucking casino, you absolute fool! I love it.
At this point, well, I mean, I did tell him I would try to stop the leak, so I might try to see if I could find a. I might try to find.
I've got a terrible
valve.
dumb idea. You could use him to stop the leak.
That's not
Oh, what do you mean? No, I kind of love that.
I think you just turn it into a human fountain then.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
I hate that. I hate that. I did not think on Golden Vault. This episode of Golden Vault, the usually rather goofy show about us dicking around in a casino, that I would find new horrifying ways to die and then have my corpse be fucking
as long
desecrated.
As it's so ridiculous that it's funny, I think it still fits in Golden Vault. It doesn't matter how horrifying it is.
I'm
as long as it's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Forget like teabagging somebody in a video game. This is 8 times worse.
How
and more humiliating.
How much? So there's lots and lots and lots of water coming out. I mean,
it's like an arterial spray of water.
I don't want to steal the idea, but God, I feel like Mokadall would totally do that.
The water here is pressurized pretty high because it's a hotel. Okay. There's lots of pipes. So, and you're down at one of the lower floors. All the hotel is way up above. Yeah. So there's pretty high water pressure in this area. And so when you like break the toilet off, this is firing almost to the ceiling. It's firing up about 10 feet high, and it's just pouring out like gallons a second.
Huh. I mean, I don't see another choice. I'm gonna take the orc and try to check him down in the. I got to. I don't know of another thing to do right now.
Give me an athletics.
I can't get past it since somebody brought it up.
Deceased.
I mean, athletics check. You said.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be a 18.
Nah. So
I mean, look,
are
most smart, but he's still like an orc that grew up in like the fighting pits. So I mean, he's just, this stuff doesn't phase him, right? The dude's dead.
Right.
He's now.
Right. This is what I love the most is this is not a wise decision, but it is intelligent. It worked. It does the job, and it does the job with the tools at hand.
There you go.
So yeah, you're able to smash this dude down on the pipe, and it doesn't matter how, whatever part of his body went into it was enough to stop the flow of water. Mokadall, this is a job well done.
I am quite satisfied with myself. Now to go collect that gallon of alcohol. I personally think I've earned it.
Okay.
And then I will walk
you head
back
on.
out into the dance floor covered in shit.
And water. Don't forget the
oh.
water part.
Oh, I do want
the
to take the
bartender-
guy's, what's it, a garrote? Garrote? How do you say it?
It was just some piano wire, but
Oh, I'll take that, though.
yeah, I think that is what it's called when you
Floss,
do that, though.
floss with it on the way out.
Oh my god!
I think I got some
when you get
shit
back
in my
out there,
teeth.
The bartender is like, "Oh, you got it taken care of in there."
It stopped. I do need to warn you about one tiny thing.
No,
is.
don't worry about it. I'll trust you, dude. You look awesome. What kind of drink do you want?
What was your name again? I mean, you're same people, right? Same people.
It's the same people. Honestly, I don't remember the names I gave you.
Okay, as long as it's not the guy that we're looking for has come in.
No.
Well, if that's the case, I'll take as much as you can put into one container of. You know what? I'm feeling fancy. I'm going to take a Marlot, please. A Merlot. I'm sorry, Merlot. You have that?
But sure. He gets down and he pulls out one of those big old like fishbowl drink glasses, and
Yes,
he pours 3 bottles of wine into it and hands it to you. It's a little over a gallon, but
you know what? That's fine. I did a little bit better than a good job, so I'll take the extra. And then I'll just kind of take it up under my arm. Sir, do you have a straw I could have?
of course. And he hands you like a silly straw, and it just
Does it light up?
Sure, yes, it lights up, and it has an unusually long system of curls. That's so much that you have to like to get it to actually happen.
Very
it's
good
like
one.
10 feet long in all of its curls.
Again, I probably wouldn't go in there for just a bit.
Oh, well, we got to head on downstairs, so I'm not going to.
Perfect. Yeah, just maybe keep the guests out of there for like, I don't know, 2 hours maybe.
Should I go look in there?
I really wouldn't. There's horrors beyond your fathoming.
Oh, and I can imagine some crazy horrors, so that's pretty wild.
Horrors, I said. Horrors.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, well, that doesn't sound like something we should have in the bathroom.
I agree. The bathroom it should probably just be demolished at this point.
It should probably just be horrors.
I don't think the whores would like it in there, to be honest.
Oh. With that, I'm gonna say, Mokadall, you sit down and enjoy your gallon of Merlot. And that leaves us with this floor, where Anthem comes to check out.
And my suffering.
When you first arrive here, I'd like a perception. I would like a perception check.
Okay. Why is it that every time I stream, I die a little inside in a new way?
Hey, oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's really good.
We're not good for your mental health. Is that what you're telling us?
Mondays I die inside in a good way. Tuesdays I die inside in a bad way, and Wednesdays it's a really mixed bag.
I always try to make it light. I'm sorry that you rolled like
no.
I didn't do that.
No, I'm not mad. I'm not mad in the slightest. That's the most like conflicting thing is like, I'm sure if I was watching this, I would be dying. The problem is I have to hear Wolf think of these in the moment.
So you got an amazing perception.
Then he
roll,
turns
you
around
guys.
and plays my sister on Mondays.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
You got an amazing perception roll when you came in here.
I
So
did.
first of all, you see Selena as she's leaving. You also see that all of the people that would be like eternally playing the slots because they were caught cheating, they're gone. They're not here anymore. You see most people in here are also gone. There is currently a guard at this door. Oh my Lord. There, that door. There's a guard at the door where you see Selena exiting from. And then other than that, there's one bartender over here. And maybe a little 2 or 3 guests. Other than that, this room is almost what would you like to do? Well, actually,
Crap.
Selena, I want you to roll to see if you see Anthem. Roll me a perception.
Okay.
Crapola, what was your fake name? Lilac or something like that? It was purple.
Lilac. Yes.
Lilac.
Lilac.
Hers was Lilac and yours was Anthem.
Yep. No, mine was Aradia.
Oh my Lord.
I stole my past self. I stole the name of my past self.
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
You're the one that made us
I
take
forgot
like
I had a-
6 names.
I forgot I had a fake name.
So with your 16 perception check, you both notice each other.
I would like to go say hello to my lovely wife.
I'm assuming you guys come to talk to each other. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, did my ping say no for like 0.5 seconds?
No, it's mine. I know it's mine because everybody's fallen out.
This has been such a wild episode from my end on the streaming with I'm having computer issues and it's been wild. And there they go.
I blame Kills. She's in here watching the NBA, ruining my internet.
NBA.
No, she actually jumped off because of the internet issues just to see if it would help.
Oh, well, then that's not the problem then. It's just our...
We can still blame her, though.
Yeah, let's blame her anyway. So, Selena and Anthem, you guys notice each other. You get to meet up for a second. Remember, Selena, you want to work here, but you also know your mission still. So you kind of got to go with that.
Roger that.
Oh, thank the gods. Where you been? You
Great
kind of got
question.
harassed by an old lady and then just faded out of existence.
Yeah, I got assumed for cheating, and then I got thrown to jail. Then I met the Duchess, and I was talking to him. Next thing I know, I want to work here, and apparently I'm working here, and I really like working here now. And then I also know I have a mission, so I'm at a dilemma.
Do I know the vibes are? Do I know the vibes are rancid? Do I know that? Do I get a? Can I vibe check my wife? Would I be able to vibe check my wife?
Oh,
No, you
yeah,
can't.
give me
It doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. You think you know, and you're just wrong every time.
Same confirmed.
Actually, I will allow an insight check against. Let's call it her spell DC. See what that is.
Get fucked!
You can definitely tell something's going on here.
My curse is broken. At long last,
Hey.
I can roll, chat.
You just jinxed it. It's over now.
No, you're going to be rolling ones for the rest of the night now.
Oh no, I knocked on my desk in the process of celebration, so that was me knocking on wood. So
Okay. All right, it works.
They don't sell real wood anymore. You got to make sure that's real wood.
Dude,
we'll
this
find,
desk is so old. It's definitely
okay,
real
good.
wood.
We'll find out
Good.
soon.
Well, it's not that old, but like I've bare minimum MDF, but there's wood in it.
But yeah, you notice that something's up. She is excited about working here. She wants to make the Duke happy with her. But she also knows what you guys are here to do. So you definitely notice something's up.
Do I know how to break someone out of a charm?
She can redo her saving throw if there is damage done to her.
I was gonna say, do I have to slap her?
Oh.
You can try.
Maybe instead of slapping her, do the thing where you like flick someone on the shoulder. I'm gonna do.
You got to deal damage to her, unfortunately.
Oh, I had to fully slap this bitch. I have to fully slap a bitch.
Yeah, she can't
Bitch
redo
slap,
the
let's
saving
go.
throw unless
Hell
she
yeah.
takes actual damage.
Am I gonna be like 6 for 6 on bitch slapping things I shouldn't?
Yep, you're about to. I mean, you got a reputation to uphold. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah. Between it's transcended channels at this point.
It's your thing, slapping people.
Slapping people that I shouldn't be able to slap as well as I do.
Well,
yeah. I
if you
guess I
hit,
have to slap
I
my
guess.
wife.
So I would say you can either try to slap her with an unarmed strike, or you can cast Firebolt at her and hope for a low roll. That would be more likely to hit. That's all I'm saying. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
She is a tiefling, so she's probably resistant to fire.
Shit, yeah, no, she's fine. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, go ahead and cast that Firebolt then. That's more likely to hit.
She's fine. I hope a 22 hits your armor class.
Oh, so that's definitely going to hit.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
the damage.
Oh no, wait.
And you're going to take half.
You take 6.
So you're gonna
That's an upsettingly good roll.
So, Selena, you're going to take 6 damage, and then you're going to retry your wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 6 damage, and then retry my wisdom saving throw.
I will point out on the plus side, Anthem is still rolling high. Oh my god, like a literal 0.
Did you?
Oh,
I got a
no.
1, and then a -1.
Did you actually? Yeah. Oh my god.
She's stuck.
I rolled a 1, and since my wisdom saving throws are a -1, it made it a 0.
Ma'am.
It's not even that high of a DC. I love this.
It's higher than 0, I imagine.
Watch the DC be like 10.
Definitely higher than 0.
You just have to you just have to do like decently at all. But
the DC's 1. He didn't even. The roll was
so
just.
Sorry. I think in breaking my curse, I may have transferred it onto Dancer.
I think you might have.
I think you did. I think you
I am
did.
so sorry.
So
It's fine.
You flame bolted her right in the face, and she's still like, I want to work here so bad.
Like, that was rude.
How do you react to that? How do you react to that, Selena?
God.
She just
I just
blasted you with a flame blast.
I'm confused. I give her like when dogs like tilt the head, she just tilts head and just looks at her and she's like, "What?"
Don't worry about it. It was an accident. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
We can talk about this later.
At this point,
oh my god. Okay.
At this point, there's a kind of a loud announcement. The Duke will be arriving in 10 minutes. Everybody, please report to the first floor. Do you guys all go down there? Everybody on the floor kind of like starts shuffling towards the stairs. Downstairs. Do you guys go down there?
Yeah, I guess so.
I
if
do.
everybody else is.
Yes.
So we're gonna find shit-covered Mokadall, attaboy vibin'.
Shit-covered
Yep.
Mokadall who has already drank half of this fishbowl of wine.
And you'll see Selene in a cocktail dress.
With a slight singe mark on the, like, on one shoulder. But don't worry
and
about it.
Still has the big wig on.
Yep, the wig is immaculate.
Yes.
Oh. All right. So, you guys all come downstairs. Everybody's kind of look. There's a ton of people down here, and everybody looks nervous. They look incredibly nervous. Nobody's playing any games. All of the workers are standing along a line, like along the center here.
Excuse me,
They're
is
all
this
standing
the line for the bathroom?
They're all kind of standing along a line, sort of like creating a path. And up at the front here, there's been like erected a little stage. Everybody's kind of like talking quietly, kind of like there is extreme tension in them. You've probably got about 5 minutes. What would you guys like to do? You can maybe try to talk to some people nearby. You can talk to each other. What do you want?
I have a quick question. Am I standing with the staff
Mhm.
or am I standing with the rest of the group?
I don't know. How do you deal with this? You want to please the Duke, so you probably would want to go stand there.
Yes, probably.
Staff.
Unless
Yep.
Mokadall wants to try a good slap.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I
Man.
will explain the situation.
You look just like a friend of mine who passed recently. It's bringing up some emotions for me, but
Mokadall. It's me, Selene.
I didn't get that at first.
no, I thought you. First of all, which one of you is
thought I was
Selene?
dead.
Again, which one of you? I'll just talk to
That
the
one.
right one. Listen, you didn't come back, right? So I thought they killed you.
You've been looking
No.
at Anthem the whole time.
No. I got shoved into a cell.
Oh, well, we did look for you, but it didn't go well.
Apparently
Do I
not.
see
Apparently
Not that part.
the party? Do I see the rest of the party since I was already on the floor?
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all together now. Sorry, I just kind of put you on the map and didn't really say it. You guys are all together now, sitting at a table, and
Well, I imagine we're all standing in line,
Selena,
like
Selena
around
is trying to
Selene.
decide- Right, Selena's trying to decide where her loyalty lies at the second.
Okay. So
Selene,
can I come in right now with let's say I was waiting for them to get here since I was already down here and I have some drinks and I'm just going to walk up to them and look at Mokadall and be like, "What the hell happened to you?" And I hand him a drink and then I look at Anthony. I'm like, "Looking good. Look like you took care of things." Hand her a drink and then I look.
she's alive. You were right to hope.
Yeah. And then I look at Selena and can I just peg that she's charmed by chance?
Well,
I
no,
would have
you've been told
explained.
about
I would attempt to explain the situation. I'm like,
And
Oh,
what's
okay.
going on?
as it's explained to Selena, she's just like, I just really want to work here.
Something's going on. Somebody's got her charmed, and now she's well, she's wearing that. Like, it looks great. The wig's a little much, but like,
How
she's
can
wearing
we?
that, and not one of our outfits.
How can we stop it? The charm thing.
Usually a good slap across the face tends to do it, but I tried that. I tried the firebolt method, and that didn't work. So I don't know if I just didn't do it good enough, or...
What drink did you hand me, attaboy?
You know, your favorite.
Okay, I'm going to take it and just pour it into the fishbowl of wine.
Okay.
And again, I've drank half of it, so keep in mind, Mokadall is kind of drunk. And then I'm just going to take the glass and just break it over her head.
Oh my god!
Okay, how about
provide pillow comfort or something?
Nope, I'm doing it. You can do it.
I'm going to try to do my holy heartstrings, which casts calm emotions or. Hang on, that's not the one I wanted.
Don't you sober me up? Don't you sober me up without my consent?
Don't you do?
Oh, it's actually just it is calm emotions with holy heartstrings, but each of y'all will get to do, which I'm really just focused on Selena. She can become uncharmed if she fails this.
Yes,
so
and she can choose to fail it.
And since you're telling me about this, I'm going to go ahead and put it on you. I'm going to put it on everyone besides myself here, just around you guys. Do a charisma saving throw or be affected. You guys, I guess, can choose to fail it, but Selena will have to try.
Yeah.
And you guys will become immune. Even though she's currently charmed.
Saving throw?
Right, because so here's why. She is still friendly with you. The charm did not make her unfriendly with you. So since she's still friendly with you, she can choose to fail the saving throw.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to say, bless your all's hearts. And then we will have immunity for charm and frightened conditions for up to 1 minute. Cool. And now she is now uncharmed.
I'm still hitting her with the glass because I don't know that.
Yeah, you can do that.
All I was told is we need to hit her. I'm not trying to hurt her, but
you kind of did this at the same time. Give me an unarmed strike roll.
Okay.
We'll do improvised damage on it.
I'm not raging now, so I'll just roll it straight. Unarmed strike, you said?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I feel like Mokadall is where he's drunk, or getting there. I do think he would do this reckless. So I'm going to take advantage on the roll. It's not going to hurt anymore. It's going to be a 23.
So you definitely hit. This thing breaks over her head right as she has lost the charm on her, and right as she's completely done and realizes, oh, I don't want to work here. What the fuck? That's crazy. Then you smash her over the head.
Selene, how do you feel? Do you still want to work here? 2d6. I was hoping for 1d4.
This is glass. She's getting cut by glass and shit.
Shit.
How much damage do I take?
13.
13.
Lord.
Jeez,
how do you feel, Selene? Do you still want to work here? Are you still under the effects of the charm?
First off, I didn't want to work here right before you hit me on the head.
But no, I broke the charm. They told me that I broke the. You're welcome.
You were charmed.
And now you're not. But
yes.
You are bleeding a little bit. You may want to have that checked out.
I'm just going
to put on a different outfit and hide.
Why the heck? Fine. Mokadall, we will discuss things later.
I don't need your thanks. It's fine. I understand.
No, we will
gratitude.
Discuss things later. Mokadall.
It's really not. You don't have to. I promise. It's okay. I'm good.
I'm going to sigh and a little bit of steam comes out of my mouth, and then I'm just going to lay on hands for Selena and take you back to max health. How much health have you lost total to get you back to max?
Probably 13.
As I say, I'm at 26 health out of 45, so...
Well, she would have got the long rest too, right? Overnight, I'm assuming.
She did, but she has actually taken damage twice today. Because remember, Epsilon did the damage as well.
Yeah, but that was what? 6.
That was
Okay.
6 plus what you just did.
So
What did you
19.
just say?
That is actually
19.
quite a lot.
Yeah, so that's exactly what just got taken from her is 19.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
so I'm healing you back to 19. I'm healing you 19 with my lay on hands ability.
So you're back
Celine,
to full
Thank
health
you.
now, Celine.
Celine, you
If we
still
could-
have some shards here. I'll just pick one of the shards out of her hair.
Thank you, Mokadall.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go put on a different outfit and hide.
Disguise yourself
Honestly,
if
you
you can,
don't
even.
necessarily. You don't really have time for that. Nor
Okay.
can you really get out of this. The crowd is too thick. There's just really not anywhere for you to go. But what you can do is kind of hide if you'd like, because you're kind of back in the corner. So if you'd like to take the hide action, you can.
Yeah, I'll take the hide action. Yeah, yep.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth roll. Oh, you got good stealth.
Stealth. There it is.
You have advantage
10.
on stealth as well. You have advantage on it, so you can roll it twice.
Hey, that's nice. I'll take 12.
With how busy the room is, 12 is good enough. You are able to blend right in. It doesn't matter that you're wearing different clothing. You're kind of just able to blend right into the back. You've got Mokadall and Attaboy in front of you. They're much taller than you, so they kind of block your view. So you're good. You're good where you're at.
Awesome sauce.
I'm gonna lean over to Attaboy. I think they took Selene again.
It's a good thing you're cute.
Thank you. That
About
doesn't
that
help
time you
us.
hear. About that time you hear. Do 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 do. All rise for the arrival of the Duke. Quentin Togglepocket, Duke of Gary, Protector of Indianapolis, and Conqueror of all of Ohio.
Toggle pocket.
And the main front doors pop open really quickly, and you can see the two. Selena recognizes them. She saw them earlier. The two very large tiefling men. And in the middle of them walking out is the Borzoi with the teeny tiny little gnome man riding on top. And of course, he's riding like this on the way in.
He's gotta have the core strength of a god to stay up there.
Oh, and he's also riding side saddle, of course. He does not, of course, he's riding side saddle.
The point still stands.
Yeah. He has core strength, okay? And he'll tell you about it.
I told you, I said he's gotta have the core strength of a god. So you're just further making my point.
I would like to compare abs with that tiny thing.
Behind him, probably about 10 feet, is the Duchess, and the door is actually shut in her face, and she has to open them up and walk in behind. As the Duke comes in, he's waving like the Queen does, and everybody's yay and throwing flowers and stuff like that on his way in.
Can I do something?
Yes.
Mokadall realizes people are throwing flowers, and he doesn't have anything to throw. So he's going to just take some of the shit that's on his shoulders and just toss it at the stage. Not at the dude, but just up on the stage like people are throwing flowers. And feel very self-satisfied about it.
God. The Duke does not notice it.
It's probably for the best.
He is drinking in all of the adulation. This is his favorite part. He loves everybody paying attention to him, seeing who he is. He loves it. And the Borzoi carries him up front, and he's like, Jannsik, Tucker, And the two tieflings pick him up, and just like before, they're casting a few prestidigitation to make him look magical as he gets sat in front of a very tiny podium up on the stage. And he says, "Hello! Welcome, everybody. This is a very auspicious occasion. I'm just so glad to have everyone here today. We're going to have the best weekend. We're going to honor my brother, the Emperor. We're going to honor our new land in Ohio, the liberation of Ohio. And we're going to honor our new incursion into Kentucky. We are at the top of the world." And everybody's looking excited and clapping. And
I whisper to Anthem, "I thought the top of the world was like the North Pole.
We'll get
I thought
there.
it was flat.
But like, as the world shifted, I kind of feel like it's shifting under me right now."
All that smarts.
He's going to take another really long drink of this fishbowl of wine.
All,
and
all
it's
those
like-
smarts, and you still don't know what a fucking metaphor is?
give me a con save.
a metaphor.
I love
That's
the
a
idea that a con save against the
metaphor.
sick burn.
Oh, no, it's against the alcohol, but I do like the idea of against the sick burn. That's pretty good.
7!
Actually, no, this is about. Okay.
It's both. It's both.
I don't think you realize
gonna
this
be
it's a
both.
burn at this
It'll be
point.
Your feelings are hurt, and you're going to take one level of exhaustion because you're
Listen.
getting very.
That was mean, and I didn't appreciate it. But I forgive you.
You're at that point in being drunk where you're getting your feelings hurt.
Yeah. But shush, he's still talking. We should listen.
He says, he's up there. Well, this whole weekend is just jam-packed with lots of fun. We've got the Thunderdome, brand new this weekend. We've got the Avernus Invitational. And I have brought with me a whole collection of different games from all over the world. Including up front, we've got a Wheel of Fortune. That if you win the grand prize, it is an apparatus of Quailish. Brand new, 3517 apparatus of Quailish. I know. I wish I had one myself. And everybody does a little fake laugh, like a.
We're like,
if
everyone
you
is
were
golf
unaware-
clapping.
Yeah. All of you roll me a history roll. See if you know what an apparatus of Quailish is.
I was about to say, a what now?
I don't.
Do we by chance see the pocket watch on him?
Let's fucking go!
No.
10. I don't know if...
Anthem.
That's a natural
Anthem is the
20.
only one that knows.
It's a natural 20.
Anthem is the only one. Anthem is the only one that knows what an apparatus of Quailish is, and it is essentially like a souped-up car, but in D&D. It is very steampunk, mechanical kind of thing, but it's essentially a car. And you guys have a chance of winning a car for the Golden Vault for the future.
I don't think
but
I
it's a
should be
very low
driving.
The cute James Bond car.
He also says, and I've got a very special gift. I know that everyone's favorite game is Don Knott,
Mm.
we've got something special. Don Knott is somebody in this casino. Whoever finds it out wins 1 million gold.
I could be Don Knotts.
Everybody starts
Did you hear
clapping
that? I
and
could be
cheering.
Don Knotts.
I feel like more like
I
Don
could be
Knotts can
Don
be
Knotts.
you.
I feel like it's actually like just Don Knox is actually here as Don Knox, and nobody realizes because they're looking for somebody else.
Hiding
Or
in
Don
plain
Knotts is
sight.
trying to actually take over somebody's life here, and the 1 million gold is to put you in like witness protection or some shit.
That'd be
Well, Don
great.
Knotts takes over your life.
Million gold.
He says, well, I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go and have dinner with my lovely wife, who is still at the back of the room and like in the darkness, hidden in a corner. My lovely wife. We've got fantastic games from all over the world. Like I said, we've got Life and Death. We got Dead Hands Dice, and we've got Oli Dharma's Bounty. I don't think I said that right. So, all of the special games will be on this floor. Up in the also up in the dance floor, we're gonna have special shows this weekend. We've got Beyond Reality with Bim Dom Baffle Trick. We got the Gargoyles. We've got the Star Performer, and coming all the way from the underworld is the Tombstone Troubadour, himself, and everybody. He says, well, with that, I'm gonna go and spend some quality time with the Duchess. And he gives a little wink. I'll see y'all later. Chansey, Tucker.
Before he
And
actually
he has to pick
leaves,
him up and take him out like he usually does.
before he actually leaves, I was wanting to cast Divine Sense, and I'm just going to send it here in the chat.
Metaphysically vibe check the room.
Well, yeah, basically what I'm really interested in is the very like last line here where it says detect the presence of an object that has been consecrated or desecrated. And I was wondering if it tells me if Pocket Watch, whatever his name was, exactly, is he actually a fiend or is it something like other?
So his name's Quentin Togglepocket. You do not get from him that he's a fiend. However, you see that in his pocket is a desecrated item. You also, what's the
it's for 10 minutes.
I believe
what's
it's
the what's the distance?
60 feet.
Was it
60 feet. Within 60 feet, you also feel a desecrated object here. Let's see if I can make a desecrated object up front where you see the flames in that front room. I don't know why. There we go. That. You feel a desecrated object in Quentin Togglepocket's pocket, of course. You also feel a desecrated object right here. There are crowds of people on either side. So you feel it in this crowd. So there's 3 desecrated objects.
Okay. I'll be able to tell if it's like a person, if they're like moving for the next 10 minutes, as long as they're like 60 feet of me.
Okay.
So maybe we can spot them out, like who's carrying them, something. You know, I just saw that this was a large crowd, and this was a prime opportunity to try this spell out.
Okay. Actually, Anthem just pointed out it detects Fae, Fiends, Celestials, and Undead.
Let me actually find Libby's sheet so I can.
I think it does.
That, but
can you all not see the chat? Yeah, it's celestials, fiends, and undead. I just assumed.
Oh, it's not Fae.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
there
no, not
is a celestial right here, not Quentin Toggle. Quentin Togglepocket does not clock as a fiend,
Okay, I was just curious.
but there is a celestial, and actually, if you look over in that direction, it's pretty obvious. Oh, there's a celestial because they've got like the wings and everything straight up an angel sitting. He likes to gamble.
We all have our vices.
With that though, Quentin gets taken out with his dramatic flair like he likes to do. And you can noticeably see everybody relax. Quentin's wife has to push her way through the crowd to get back to the back door to follow him for their quality time. So for a moment, she's kind of stuck in the crowd if you'd like to try to maybe approach her.
I can go talk to her if you want.
I should not be doing anything involving charisma.
All right, then.
I mean, I guess I can. I'm pretty good at charisma overall.
Selena would be best at charisma.
I wasn't
Okay, I have a-
hoping to do myself.
So let's say I think I have a +6 in charisma, I think.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, then you should go.
I feel like I have a +40 in charisma. Does that count?
Selena, you kind of like push your way over towards where you see the Duchess trying to scooch her way through the crowd. What do you say to her?
Your Royalty, Duchess, how are you doing this time of day?
Well, I'm trying to get through this crowd to go find my man.
Oh, I meant to ask, what type of questions am I supposed to be asking her? Because I did not think this through.
That's all right. What do you guys? You could try to like ask her about
What she's planning to play.
Yeah, or you could ask her about like what kind of things does Quentin like? Where can you find Quentin around here? Like, what's his favorite place to be around? That would be a great question.
All right, I'll ask her that. Your husband, where does he like to be? What games he likes to play? Like, what does he like to do or be around?
Give me a persuasion. Because her instincts are to find that a little suspicious.
11.
You cursed her. Epsilon, it's your fault.
I mean, I am.
I am almost sorry.
I was about to say,
right. Actually,
what's the word for it? I can roll again because I'm.
Yes, you've got advantage.
Advantage, yeah.
Nice.
I thought it did an automatic advantage. It's not doing it for her.
Oh.
12.
Hey,
Okay,
that's
so-
better than 11.
She says, and for what reason do you need to know that? And she's still just trying to push people's legs out of the way, but like she's tiny even for a gnome, so like pushing a human's legs out of the way is. And she's like, "What do you need to know that for?"
Well, I don't want to get on his bad side. I would love to be on his good side. As you can tell, I'm a worker here, so I'm just don't want to aggravate him or anything.
Nice.
She looks at you with this look like of disdain and annoyance. She's like, "Oh, so you're one of his whores."
No. He recruited me when I was in my cell.
Oh. Okay. Give me a deception.
Oh no.
If Mokadall can overhear that, he's gonna look over at Anthem and Attaboy and say, They're rounding up the whores and putting them in a bathroom upstairs.
I'm gonna need
Oh,
you to
God.
explain every single word of what the fuck you just said.
11?
Oh no. She's like, okay, so yeah, you're one of his whores, and she starts pushing her way through the crowd again. Do you want to try to keep stopping her, or do you just want to let her go?
No, I'm gonna keep stopping her. I'm gonna keep stopping her. English. English.
right.
I believe in you.
What do you want to say?
Ma'am, I am not one of his side chicks. I'm a person who's just trying to work here, not get on his bad side. I just want some tips. It's my first day on the job, ma'am. I just need to know this information because I don't want to get fired.
Oh god, I felt that in my customer service soul.
Give me persuasion. You got advantage.
Yes, let's hope this works. 14.
They're
I'll roll
getting
one more
higher.
time.
They are getting higher.
I'll take the 14.
No.
Yeah. So she is still suspicious of you, but she's like, all right, whore, what's going on? What do you want to know?
Like, what are his favorite things? Where's like his favorite places to be, and like what he specifically likes?
Like, what's his favorite drink, etc.
If I were to
Yes,
get him a present for
exactly.
Christmas, what do you think I should get? Would he like?
Oh my god.
From a wife to a wife. I'm a newlywed myself, so I'm a newlywed. So from wife to wife, I need some help.
Fine. He likes violent, loves violence. Anywhere where you see somebody being harmed, he'll be there. He really likes torturing Don Knotts. I'm not sure what that's all about. Never got it out of him. Asked a lot, but he wants to torture Don Knotts. Really. Really, it's just the violence. Actually, thinking about it more. Anywhere where you see some violence, anywhere where you see someone being tortured, anytime you see somebody being harmed, he's probably going to be there. Agree.
That's why they have the BDSM room. It's all connected.
Oh, you didn't.
They
get
can't. They
taken
can't
there.
hear me.
Oh,
So what?
I didn't follow them.
But she's like, now, if you'll excuse me, do you need anything else?
No, nothing else. Have a great rest of your ear. Unless there's something else I'm supposed to ask real quick, then I'll ask it. But
I think
says-
I think we shouldn't press it any further.
perfect.
you've done
no,
enough.
nothing else.
She says, I'll tell you what, you're tall. I'll tell you something else if you can get me back to the back of the...
Of
Oh,
course,
yeah,
of
help
course,
her
of
get
course.
to the
I will help
crowd.
you. Whatever you need. Yes.
So all you need to do is pick her up and take her to the back of the room.
Piggyback
I
ride.
will need a... it's going to be a straight dex roll for you to be trying to move through there. But you're like... you're a dance bard, so this is like what you're built for.
Yes. So what is this, like a saving throw or?
No, it's a straight dex roll. So if you go like up at the main top, like right below where your name is, you'll see the abilities. Just click the +4 is what's on. Yep.
17.
Perfect. You, what does it look like when you dance through this crowd? Because you just like slip right through them, no problem at all.
Yeah, I mean, I just imagine maybe like pick her up and like, I don't know, just like sort of ballroom dance the way out of like into there, like, you know, like slip and sliding around, whatever.
Okay. It's so good that your dance is so good and so interesting that everybody like backs up He kind of watches you as you take the Duchess out. And when you get to where you're going, she says, "All right, I owe you one more thing."
Of course.
On the 3rd floor, there is some new construction going where the gladiator pit used to. He keeps an office.
You're cutting out a little bit.
That's where you're going to find him when he's not schmoozing or watching violence. You'll find him. But thank you so much. I've got to go. I've got to go make sure he's not with his whores. And she leaves.
They're in the bathroom upstairs.
I should,
oh my god!
I do wish they would.
Anybody there? That's horrible.
I do hope that they warned the whores about the dead body, though.
Wait, what?
And then that is where
every time you speak, Mokadall, I become more and more concerned for just the general safety of both your mental state and like everything around you.
You hear that like sucking noise when someone gets to the bottom as he finishes his more than a gallon of wine mixed with a Cosmo.
Give me another con save.
I'm fine, I promise.
And my suffering.
Another con save?
Yep.
Let's go.
I look back at Anthem and just like give hand signals of watching him tip over, just fall over, just me predicting it, just like
22.
He's gonna crash out.
I just kind of nod at you, ready for it, but you can also see the mild dead inside.
You succeed on your con save, so you're going to stay at 1 level of exhaustion.
Great.
And
if it makes you feel any better about the dead body, I
more.
was part of killing him. So if it helps.
No, it doesn't. It does the opposite of help. Now I just have more questions.
I was going to say, unless you guys want to discuss anything else, do any more, this is where we'll end it for.
We're gonna find out what Mokadall's gonna have to explain what he did next time on Golden Vault.
Do you all smell something? I smell something.
Yeah,
it like smells bad. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, that's you.
It's you. You're
He just sat in the mud bath too long.
I just kind of throw my eyebrows up at Attaboy.
I think you're right. I think it is me.
Yeah, let's maybe get you down to the spa and let them take care of this instead of taking it back to the room.
Was
The
closed.
spa's not gonna want to touch him with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, but I don't want him in our room either.
Well,
Selene walks up and's like, I would care to go have a spa day myself, please.
okay.
Let's
you know
go
what?
to
We'll
the
try
spa.
the spa. We'll try
Let's
the
do that
spa.
again.
There's probably like a changing room. Like you're supposed to shower before you get in the pool, so.
Good idea. Good idea.
So they probably have at least a shower.
Yeah, I was just want to hose them off.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's all. I said I just wanted you to get hosed off before you went to the bedroom and passed out in our bed.
Good idea. Good people of the spa, I require services.
A shower. Every time you speak, every fucking time you speak on this fucking in this fucking stream. This man plays my sister. This man plays my sister on Monday. And my mom.
But tonight, I am Mokadall. And I need a bath.
Tonight he is Mokadall, ruiner of my sanity.
12:30 p.m. Middle of the day, 12:30 p.m.
It's 12 fucking 30. Oh my god.
But it's Vegas, baby.
I feel like I'm just like handing like
it's Indiana.
I'm handing at least
That makes it
100 gold
worse.
to somebody and just being like, take care of him, please. And then like going the immediately opposite direction, be like, he's your problem.
Here's your problem.
Bye, Snookums.
We all just like slowly back away.
As you're backing away, he's been to the spa before. You see him just drop his clothes, like his robe, and just start walking into the spa.
Just buck ass naked.
That's going to be this week's cover too, isn't it?
It's
But
just
this
always a
time with,
naked Mokadall.
covered in shit this time.
I wonder if you can make a Mokadall holding a toilet over top of himself.
I'll see if they got it.
I know they probably at least have a pipe that looks like it could come from a toilet.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun for me.
That was amazing.
I'm done.
I died a little inside, but this is the fun kind of dying inside, and not the dying inside that just makes me want to like not play a game anymore.
Die.
This is the kind that makes me want to keep playing to listen to what the fuck you're gonna say next, Wolfkins.
I like this character.
You are unhinged. You Wednesdays is a completely different side of Wolfkins. I am here for it.
I have many faces.
Let's put the title as Golden Vault. Mokadall Unhinged.
that might be the name of this episode, actually.
Mokadall Unhinged.
I like playing barbarians. They have one answer: violence.
I need to. I need to play one ever.
My favorite part is this: I am totally convinced that the conversation Selene wants to have is to show her gratitude, and he's like, "No. That's my favorite." Headcanon. And he's like, "No, please, I don't need your thanks." He honestly thinks he cured you. Oh.
Just highlight reel.
I'm gonna go around asking every random NPC we meet if they are done not. Okay, that's now what we're gonna do. Just assume I question
side
him.
quest.
Yeah, well, there's like $1 million on the line. We gotta find him.
Hell yeah.
Well, you got to listen for golly. Oh, I don't know. Because that's my impersonation of Don Knotts. Whoa!
Sounds like goofy.
It does sound a little like
Is he going to be screaming Andy across the room?
Andy!
Is he going to be singing,
Andy?
is he going to be singing, not Bad Guy, what's another Billie Eilish song?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I know anymore.
Birds of a Feather.
I forgot he was Billie Eilish.
Birds of a feather, we can sit together.
That's all you're allowed to do. They'll shut us down.
Yep, no more. Two more.
And the server's gone.
Well,
that'd be a great
if
time
I
for
do
my
it
power to die again.
I need to do it shittily enough that it's unrecognizable. I need to stop putting in effort.
And then we can just call it parody, and then we're good.
Yeah. How many times? I've shittily sang multiple things on this channel to like help y'all avoid like copyright.
Yeah. We've not gotten any strikes yet. Are you? Is that it though, Raph? Are you bringing it to a close?
Oh yeah. It's. I brought it to a close like 10 minutes ago. We kept talking.
And then
All right.
are we doing a post show this time?
Probably not tonight because it's after 12.
I feel like we already did.
And we just did. It's after 12, and this week has just been crazy. So, what were we saying?
I was gonna say the Patreon. This is like a taste of what you get if you join the Patreon.
Yeah, you do, except longer because
Yeah.
normally our post shows are like half an hour, right?
Yeah,
but
and
you
get science facts with Epsilon.
And they're all unhinged. They never stay on topic, but they're good to listen to. It's just this week's been crazy, and I've had so many meetings in the morning, and it's just like I gotta go to bed. On that note, though, I got one more stream this week. We've got Dragonbane tomorrow night. Then that should be it for the week. Next week you should come back. It's gonna be. Oh yeah, there you go. It's gonna be great. Kupo Quest is nearing the end. That's our longest running campaign on the channel. We probably just have a couple episodes left. It's getting close to the end, but there's still some major surprises and some major events that's still yet to happen, and it's gonna be really good, I think. So make sure you check that out.
What are we doing Wednesday next week? Are we doing anything Wednesday?
Wednesday next week is our Outgunned one shot. So Camp
You need to
Wolfkins
remind me.
continues. I will let you know. Outgunned. We're doing this the intro, the quick start for the Outgunned, which is basically a spoof on John Wick movies. You know, all those kind of like super actiony cliche movie. Like it looks so fun. Like I can't wait to do Die Hard. Yeah, just like a spoof of those kind of that genre. The Uncharted games, if you like those. So it's gonna be good fun, I think. But yeah, so that'll be it for right now. Like we said, join the Patreon if you want. You can join for free too. And I'm gonna start trying to put up a little bit more free content as well as we get into planning for like a new surprise thing that we're gonna be launching in the fall that only a few people know about so far. Teasers.
Not me. I certainly don't know nothing.
Do I know this?
Nope.
Damn it.
And I'm not telling anybody because it's not ready yet. But yeah, that's it for now.
I don't know if I actually know or not.
Whatever it is, if I could be part of it when it does launch, you know I'm gonna be there.
I know. It's just in the early planning phases at the moment. What I will say is thank you all for watching, and I'm sorry for my actions tonight.
Don't be sorry for your actions. Make killing Epsilon a little bit more inside, but in the good way, your goal.
Noted. If I traumatized you though, then this definitely is not the show for you, because I feel like it's gonna get worse from here. Anyway,
I wouldn't say traumatized, but I definitely did not expect when I joined this Discord call that I would get to hear you breaking a toilet, killing a guy, and then stopping the arterial flow of water with the dead body.
Technically, he killed himself. Is the only correction I'll make there.
All right.
But yeah, the rest of that spot on.
You breaking a toilet, a guy dies, and then you stop the arterial flow of water.
And then they try to turn it into a whorehouse, and I just don't get it.
And you try to explain, you try to warn them against it. They're not sure. I don't think they understand what they're about to get into. I mean, maybe somebody's into that, like...
Oh, I'm sure there are.
There's probably like a non-zero amount of people, but like...
Yeah, this is the post show, basically. This is what you would get. So sign up for the Patreon if you like this kind of nonsense banter at the end of stuff.
Epsilon discusses in statistics terms the likelihood of people being okay with Mokadall's shit crimes.
Shit crimes.
I think that's the title.
Shit crimes.
Shit crimes.
Crappy crimes!
Can I put shit on a thumbnail?
No. You should call it Mokadall's crappy crimes, and then it's a clever alliteration.
That's true. Shit crimes has such a nice ring to it. Okay, look, we gotta kill the stream, guys.
Sorry.
Have a great night. Thanks for running, Rav. Thank you for playing. We'll see you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Good night, Twitch. I fucking love this game.